Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdut's Newsstand, and at the very core of the entertainment industry and everything basically surrounding it, and the point of every single movie, every single comic book, every single video game or television show, it is about basically a connection with an audience through whether it's emotion or the artist's ideals or the artist's original vision. And that cannot be done. It cannot be done without freedom of speech. And there is nothing more fearful or scary to an authoritarian government. And there's really nothing that they hate more. And we're seeing that done just over and over again when it comes to the problems with China. And I kind of want to talk about how that is going to affect our entertainment industry, whether it is anything I named, not just comic books, but the movies surrounding that industry. It will absolutely affect it, and you will see it coming very quickly because we have a new edict from China I want to talk about. But if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. As always, hit like, helps me know what content you enjoy, and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this ban. Now, I absolutely think it's disgusting. There's no reason to ban something so silly. There is no reason to basically take away a person's rights. And we're talking about China, so unfortunately, most of the Chinese people don't have a whole lot of rights that we take for granted. But right now, there is a new edict from the president in China about national rejuvenation. And exactly what he said was he wants to resolutely put an end to sissy men and other abnormal aesthetics, using an insulting slang term for effeminate men, nung pao, or literally girly guns. I don't care how you dress or how you act. I don't care if you are gay or white or black. There is no reason to censor you. There is no reason to censor me. But, YouTube overlords. With that being said, hit like, increase everything around YouTube and its videos. But China's always had this problem. Now, we just recently seen that they also banned video games for more than 3 hours a week. Again, ridiculous. They also have banned movies like Back to the Future. Back to the Future was banned in China because it displayed very dangerous messages like time travel. Anything that depicts Tibetan culture, anything, when we seen that with the ancient one in the Doctor Strange movie, which is on actually Disney for bending that knee. But do you think that they're actually going to stop? And that's where we need to look at things. I do think things will be slowly shifting, and I don't think that that's something we should be praising. I don't think that we should be conforming to people that literally treat their citizens like second-rate trash. I don't think we should be conforming to somebody that are not allowed to have freedom of speech or freedom of ideals. We've seen anything Ben-Hur, Christianity. Can't have that. We've seen recently with John Cena basically apologizing for talking about Hong Kong. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. He apologized to a government for, I don't know. I don't get it. Babe Pig in the City, remember that one? Because it has live action animals with speech ability. That's considered dangerous in China. So, how is this going to affect our entertainment industry? I think it absolutely is. I think we will probably see a cut down when it comes to gay characters. I think there will be a lot of representation taken away. And I don't think that that should be something we praise either. I think it should be a happy medium that we meet. And I think at this point, I'm hoping, but I don't actually believe it to be true, that we see people wise up, that we see companies like Disney or Warner Brothers or Universal, anything, go, this has gone too far. This has gone too far. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be a gay person in China. It would be a living hell. We should not bend the knee to people that are putting people in camps and treating people like absolute garbage. So will they? That's the point. Will they? Yeah. I don't think there's a chance that they won't. China is a huge market and it is huge for our entertainment industry. They don't like a lot of things, and a lot of times they'll basically have sensitivity readers in a way. Sensitivity readers to the point of don't offend the Chinese. Don't talk about freedom of speech. Don't. You'll give people ideas. Avatar, about an uprising. Don't do that. You will give them ideas. Don't do something like Memoirs or Geisha, because there was Japanese actors playing Chinese characters. You might give them ideas. It is ridiculous to think that these people have to live day in and day out in a society that just wants to control. And I'm hoping that people aren't maybe kind of adapting to this and saying it's a good thing because it'll get rid of an agenda. That's not the point here. The point here is this is something we should look at and always push back against, because you're going to get it to maybe go a little bit further into our entertainment industry and then go into your video games. Like even Mortal Kombat movie recently, I reviewed it. They could not show the entirety of Scorpion's skull because those are illegal. Like, you cannot be serious with some of this. There's movies like The Da Vinci Code and V for Vendetta. All of those that, maybe push back against authority. The Dark Knight. There are so many that they will not allow because they might give their people idea. The Red Dawn remake, they actually spent millions of dollars taking out the fact that there was Chinese imagery in it and putting in Hong Kong. No, not Hong Kong. I'm sorry. South Korea. Because it was more profitable for them. They would make more money off of it. I don't care if you're not into effeminate men. If they're not hurting you, then don't shelter their rights. Don't try to say, well, this is good because of this. Nothing is good when it comes to authoritarianism or, fascists. That's literally what China is. If you ever get called a fascist online, and God knows I have, you can literally look at this and realize what a real fascist is. That most of these people don't know the definition of real fascism. And that is it. And that is this, 100% this. Even in, I believe it was the new Top Gun, they took off like the Hong Kong flags and stuff just so China would be okay with it. World War Z was supposed to start in China. They took that away and made it start in Russia because fuck the Russians. Make everything Russians evil. When really the true evil is right here. Right here. I get that their army ads are good. I get that they really are. And ours are lacking severely. But this isn't okay. Not a single part of this is okay. And I hope to God that our industry that surrounds and maybe, once their movie's released in China, wises up and realizes that they cannot allow this. They cannot allow, whether it's representation taken away or just even music. I've talked about Black Veil Brides on this channel before. I love them. One of my favorite bands ever. Andy Black. He played Batman in those shorts on DC Channel, if you remember. He played the voice of Batman, right? He's very effeminate. Very effeminate. He's manly in ways, but okay, that sounds weird. He's pretty. We're going to call him pretty. That's the best way to put it. His music will absolutely be banned in China. I'm sure it was before, but that's not the point. that simple effeminacy. And I don't know if that's a word. I just went with it and I hope it sounded smart. It absolutely didn't. That should not be banned. We should celebrate our differences, not try to get rid of our differences and make us a uniform citizen. We all are different. We all have demons. We all come from different places. We all look different. We all smell different. And that's okay. But it's not okay to try to get rid of those differences, because that's when you end up in fucking China. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.